the buttons, all the buttons and switches on the iPhone feel so good. I never feel something so good. It's clicky, yep, basic, but no any wiggle room. No any wiggle room on all the buttons. This is like top notch build quality. On Samsung flagship, again, Samsung flagship, the, the button will just wiggle, kind of shaky. But on the iPhone, every button so solid will not wiggle and press and feels so good. Another problem is the return. Another problem, another another frustrating problem is the back button because it's everywhere. So on iPhone we don't have a back button like Android, so we only have a home button, but every app the back button is at a different location. So this like it's at the left and sometimes it's a swipe. Yep, and sometimes it's a swipe. It's a swipe down. What? And sometimes it's a left swipe, and sometimes going back is a left swipe. So so I thought so on the newer version so on a newer version on in so on newer version Android you can also use gesture. So most of the back button gesture will be like a left swipe. So on a newer version, so on the newer version of Android, all the back button gesture will be like a left swipe. It's pretty consistent. But on the iOS, it's everywhere. I don't know, it's hard. Sometimes at a laptop, sometimes it's at the right, sometimes like left swipe, sometimes there's like a cancel button, and sometimes I don't know, it's kind of like back button is everywhere. It's kind of I really love the built-in video player. I really love the built-in video player because you can just swipe wherever you want. I really love this. I really love the build. I really love the built-in. I really love the built-in video player on iOS. I really love the built-in video player on iOS because it's very easy to scroll through timeline. Just like the latest YouTube, you can scroll through timeline like relatively, relatively. I really love the built-in I really love the built-in video player on iOS device because you can swipe the timeline relatively just like YouTube, the latest YouTube function, timeline scrolling function. You can swipe relatively, but on the Android, it's kind of I really love the video player on iOS device because you can scroll through timeline relatively. You don't need to like go through your finger like this. You can just swipe like this and you can go through the entire timeline. This is so good. Just like the latest YouTube. So after 2 weeks, I think the yep. So there's a little thing I really miss. That's the Google Lens because on the iPhone there's no any native apps. There's like Apple Intelligence stuff, but not on this iPhone. So it's like just on newer iPhones. So if you want to like picture to search functions, you still need to download Google Chrome. You don't need to like download the Google Lens. You just directly download the Google Chrome. You can have the Google Lens, so you can search whatever you want. Like I want to search this watch. Yep, here we go. This is so good. So I really miss this function. You can actually take a picture if you are going to copy a text in like a native app. You can just copy the text like this, and copying text in the photo iPhone copying text in iPhone is so good. Copying text on the iPhone, copying text in the photo is so good on the iPhone. On the Android, I don't know what's going on the Google Lens because it will just if you copy entire paragraph, there there will be lots of weird spaces in between. If you copy the entire paragraph of text, Google Lens, I don't know what's going on. It will just plug lots of spaces in between. If you if you copy the entire paragraph, Google Lens, I don't know what's going on. It will just plug in lots of weird spaces, empty lines in between. Yep, so over 2 weeks. Yep, so over 2 weeks. Yep, so over 2 weeks using this awesome $100 iPhone. Yep, so pretty good so far. Really like it. Uh, Both Android and iPhone have their own strength. So I don't know which one should I pick if I really want to go out and don't care about all the like snappy, if I'm not going to play games, if I'm not going to do all kinds of like multitasking stuff, if I just want to use a phone as a phone, like basic communication, like easy web searching stuff, just have fun on YouTube. Oh, okay, okay. Jesus Christ. Yep. So after 2 weeks of yep. So after 2 weeks, yep. Yep. So after 2 weeks, I think I like both of them because Android or iOS, both of them have their own strength. If you just want to chill and relax and just focus on uh, basic functions like web searching, having fun on YouTube, or calling somebody, communicate, social media stuff, iPhone, awesome. The camera is so good, video quality, not video, straight out of the camera, looks so good. You don't need all kinds of like do all kinds of stuff. But if you want more customization, you gotta pick the Android because there are so many weird stuff in customization you can do on Android that iOS just doesn't allow to do. Yeah, so after 2 weeks, I think everything comes down to what you want because on Android and on iOS, both of them have their strength. But if you want like overall smooth experience, no any like weird compatibility issues, just basically every app optimized awesome functions, smooth animation, and all. So basically, yep. So after 2 weeks, Android or iOS, I think both of them have their own strength. But I really love the iOS, the entire beautiful animation, smooth, relaxed feeling. If you're not going to do all kinds of like multitasking stuff, yeah, you gotta pick iPhone. Yeah, I will pick iPhone. But if you're going to start to do all kinds of weird stuff together, like multitasking, split screen, or like copy and pasting and flying all kinds of windows everywhere, you gotta pick Android because yeah, both of them have their own strength. If you're going to do basic stuff like camera, social media stuff, web searching stuff, watching YouTube, and also the microphone and the speakers are so good. Yeah, I don't know. Just keep both of them. Keep both